October 2019 planetary transits for Scorpio rising at 0 degrees. This is an equal house chart set up for 0 degrees Scorpio on the ascendant, Eastern Daylight Time, New York. We begin October 2019 with 3 planets in Libra in the 12th house sector. The Sun at 7 degrees Libra, Mercury at 26 degrees Libra, and Venus at 20 degrees Libra. The Moon is in Scorpio in the first at 11 degrees. The planet Mars is at 28 degrees of Virgo in the 11th house. Jupiter is at 18 degrees of Sagittarius in the second house. Saturn at 14 Capricorn in the third. Uranus at 5 degrees of Taurus in the 7th house. Neptune at 16 degrees of Pisces in the 5th house, and Pluto at 20 Capricorn in the 3rd. The planet Saturn went direct motion on September 18th, and Pluto will go direct on October 3rd. Uranus and Neptune are still retrograde. Please note, do not forget to look at the natal condition of the 2 planets involved in transit. For example, if transiting Sun is square transiting Saturn in space on that day, first check to see if the Sun and Saturn form an aspect in your birth chart by conjunction, opposition, square, trine, or sextile. If it does, blend the quality of the transiting aspect with the quality of the natal or birth aspect. This rule should be applied also to planetary transits to natal planets. If transiting Saturn is square your natal moon, first look at the natal condition between Moon and Saturn. Should there be a natal trine between Moon and Saturn, then a problem will arise transiting square, but ultimately will be resolved to your satisfaction. Natal trine. October 1st brings a Venus square Pluto energy between houses 12 and 3, indicating possible hurt feelings due to an awareness of subtle, unpleasant undercurrents coming at you from your day-to-day environment. A message you receive may reinforce your hunches. The planet Mercury enters Scorpio on October 3rd and moves into your first house sector. Mars enters Libra on the 4th and moves into the 12th house. On October 7th, Mercury is in opposition to Uranus across houses 1 and 7, indicating an unexpected disruption with a partner. The message you receive will seem to be out of left field and totally unanticipated. Stay calm. The Sun square Saturn, also occurring on October 7th, between houses 12 and 3, indicates possible criticism coming at you from your daily environment, which you should avoid internalizing. Feeling badly about yourself is counterproductive. On October 9th, the planet Venus enters Scorpio and moves into the first house sector. October 12th shows a Venus-Uranus opposition between houses 1 and 7, indicating a desire to take a break and get away from it all. Seek out something completely different and stimulating. On another level, an unexpected conflict may arise in a romantic partnership. October 13th brings a tense full moon. 5:08 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 20 degrees of Aries in opposition to the Sun at 20 degrees of Libra, spanning houses 6 and 12. The square from Pluto in the 3rd house at 20 degrees may indicate a breakdown in communication with colleagues at work. Confrontations may take on harsh overtones, including power plays, mind games, manipulation, and underhanded behavior. Internalizing tension when the health house is involved can cause stomach distress or a nervous headache. Breathe deeply and detach. On October 15th, under Mercury trine Neptune, between houses 1 and 5, take a break with healing forms of entertainment such as spiritual or romantic literature, yoga, and meditation. This is a very sensitive vibration that feeds the soul via the intellect. October 21st brings Venus trine Neptune between houses 1 and 5, ideal for a romantic evening out with a loved one. On October 23rd, the Sun enters Scorpio and moves into the first house sector, shifting the focus of the next month on personal new beginnings. October 27th brings a Mars-Saturn square between houses 12 and 3, and the new moon occurring at 4 degrees of Scorpio, 11:39 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the first house sector. The frustration usually associated with Mars-Saturn in hard aspect is being played out in the house of communication and how well you handle your day-to-day interaction with those in your immediate environment. Delays or obstacles in moving forward with plans and projects will have miscommunication as the cause. Make an effort to strive for greater clarity. The new moon in the first brings a fresh start to personal plans for the year ahead. On October 28th at 4:16 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, with the Sun opposed Uranus between houses 1 and 7, an unexpected disruption involving your significant other may occur either during the 12 hours before exactitude or up to several hours after. On October 30th, a Mercury-Venus conjunction at 27 degrees of Scorpio in the first house is excellent for expressing your love to someone you care about.